Hi, I'm going to help you with slide 9, which is picking out your savings and long-term investments. So the first thing I want to do is kind of show you how to navigate a bank's website. So you kind of had to do this for the iLearn lesson, which you should have already completed, but I just want to give you an example. So I pulled up the DFCU website. So this is the Dearborn Financial Credit Union. So if I wanted to find, so for your project, you have to find how much money you're going to put in savings and investment. You should be putting about 10% away of each month. Your local bank. So for me, I could put Dear DFCU, and then your interest rate for a savings account, and then also your long-term savings account and your investment tool, and what the interest rate is going to be. So for your savings account, the regular savings account is fairly straightforward. However, for your long-term options, you have a couple that you had learned about in that iLearn lesson. So the ones that we're going to focus on are the CD and the money market. So the way you're going to find interest rates on the website, it's going to go like this. So most websites are going to have some kind of menu up at the top. Sometimes it's at the bottom, but you're looking for where it says rates. So if we look in the top right corner here, it says rates and there's a little arrow going down. So we want to click on personal rates. So for a regular savings account, you are going to earn 0.05% interest. That's hardly any interest. That's not even 8% of interest per year. Okay, so you're earning very little on your savings. Okay, that's why some people put their money in longer term investment savings accounts like a CD, a certificate of deposit, or a money market account. So if we scroll down, we're going to try to find, so money market accounts. So for the first $2,500 that you choose to put in a money market account, you're going to have the exact same interest rate as a regular savings account. That's why money market accounts are usually for accounts that you're putting a lot of money in. Because notice if you have like $100,000 in your savings account, which I'm not sure many people do, your interest rate instead of being 0.05 is 0.3. Okay, so as you put in more money into these money market accounts, you are going to earn more interest. All right. The other one that we can look at is a CD. Okay. All right, and it is not showing up that there is a money or a certificate of deposit offered at Dearborn FCU. That doesn't mean they don't have them. I'm going to search here. So this says certificate, so I'm going to look at this one just to see. Yep. So this is the same thing as a certificate of deposit. Because remember that certificate of deposit is that you are giving your money to the bank for a specific amount of time, right? If I go put money in a regular savings account, I can touch it pretty much whenever I want. I have a max, usually like 5 or 6 transactions that I can do a month, but otherwise I can touch it every single month. So for a certificate of deposit, you are giving your money to the bank for a longer period of time. So since you're giving it to them for that longer period of time, they're going to give you more interest on that money that you're giving them. So notice they have a 3-month share, which means your certificate of deposit is good for 3 months, a 6-month, a 1 year, a 2 year, a 3 year, a 5 year. So notice what happens to your interest rates as we move up through these different years. So if you invest less than $25,000 in a 3-month CD, your interest rate is 0.15%. If you invest that same amount of money for 6 months, you're going to get 0.2%. If you invest it for 1 year, you're going to get 0.25%. 2 years, you would get 0.35%, and so forth. So the longer you keep your money in, the bank is going to give you a little bit more money. So you, for this slide here, are going to choose for this long-term investment tool if you want to choose either a CD or a money market, and then you're going to put what your interest rate is going to be. So let's pretend that we'll have less than 25,000. So let's say I want to choose a 1-year term. So this would be my interest rate, 0.25.